So in order for us to fully understand and to educate and evangelize and going forward with what mobile is, we felt that we needed to understand marketers a lot better than we do today. We all have theories around how marketers use mobile and how they view mobile, but we felt as the IAB that we really needed to know much more on a granular and vertical level. So we decided to do and conduct what I think is today the biggest survey so far in the US of marketers asking around their views on mobile. We interviewed 300 US organizations. We talked to very senior marketing staff, SVPs, EVPs, CMOs, and senior marketing directors who were actually budget holders about how they view mobile marketing, how they viewed it going forward, how they view technology, platform fragmentation, et cetera. And we did this in 7 different industry verticals on 4 different company size levels, and you can also view the research in local, regional, and national with a national advertising focus. We did it together with an industry analyst firm called Ovum that are very well respected in the telecom space, and the results were, as you will see today, very interesting. These results, I will first now give you a quick sort of executive summary of the key findings from the survey, and then I, together with my deputy Joe Laszlo, will be back throughout the day and talk about the research and the stats. And we will try and use this to frame all the different sessions of the event today. So first of all, we looked at a number of different verticals, 7 to be more precise. Whoops. Travel, financial services, CPG, retail, media and entertainment, hospitality, and automotive. And it was interesting, when we did the research, we asked only the companies qualified who said that they had some sort of experience or view or had done something in mobile advertising so far. This ranged from a very ad hoc basis to a very integrated, fully fledged mobile marketing strategy. But they had to have done it at least once. And it was kind of interesting to see that 2 verticals stood out as being less out there than the others, and that was travels and CPG. But when we come back to the results, you will see that it's not entirely true. It's just that less companies in those 2 sectors had actually done something with mobile advertising so far. So we asked the marketers, how does mobile fit within your organization today? And we did not really actually believe that we would see such a high number as we did. Over 50% of the marketers said that it's either part of their integrated marketing strategy, or at least they have sort of a section that is devoted to mobile advertising. These are really good numbers, especially the 31% who say that it's part of the overall marketing strategy, because that's exactly what we believe it should be in order for mobile to be truly powerful. But still, almost 50% of the companies do not have it. They do it on an ad hoc basis. They maybe do it because they think that they should. They don't fully understand it. Or it's very experimental. So there's clearly room for education and evangelization on our behalf and everybody else in this room. This is another way that we could view the research. I'm not actually going to go into the results here, because you can see that from all these levels, depending on different company size, there is interest in mobile from many perspectives. But it's interesting that we, in this research, can see how the different spanning classes and also in different verticals view mobile. So when we looked at the vertical perspective of mobile advertising, it was clear, and maybe not so surprising, that media, entertainment, and automotive were the 2 most advanced verticals. But what is interesting, though, is, coming back to what I said before, is that travel, who was the category where not as many companies said that they were doing it at all, the ones that do are clearly fairly advanced and have moved beyond the experimental stage. So that's an interesting finding. Budgets, well, still fairly small, between $50,000 and $150,000 per year. So budgets aren't so big yet. We can see that only 7% were allocating excess of $300,000 per year. So that's kind of interesting. Saying that, some of the companies were smaller, so for them, maybe $50,000 is actually a lot. The good side thing, though, is that even though we've had a very harsh economic climate in the past couple of years, and probably going forward the next couple of years too, budgets hasn't decreased. They're sort of on an increasing level or fairly stable. So companies are apparently still investing money in this, and going forward, they're planning on investing even more. 35% of the companies said that their budgets will increase with 50% or more. So that's very positive. There is clearly a very high interest, and companies are starting to really tag on to this.